process and how you went through making your decisions after the game on Friday.
Well, I mean, we had everything that we have was calculated. We have everything measured and all the analytics done on each player that we have in every position. So it pretty much was going into that game. You know, you had to play your way on or off the roster, and so that's kind of the way we did it.
Did guys play the way on? I mean, it was a tough game to evaluate.
Yeah, it was a tough game to evaluate, but yeah, I mean, we had some guys that did a few things, you know, that kind of solidified our thoughts of them, you know, and then we had some guys that went the other direction, you know. So again, it's a real tough day to make all those cuts and release some real good kids. I mean, it was a good group of guys.
I know you said on post game you were meeting with the coaches in 30 minutes. Was it a long night? You guys watch film and basically spend all night making your decisions?
Yeah, we watched the film that night to make sure that, you know, what we had prior in our minds, you know, to make, you know, 100% that what we had in our mind was correct. You know, we wanted to watch the film and let the film be the thing that was indicative of, you know, made our decisions. And so that's kind of the direction we went.
I wanted to ask you, going back to the starter camp, are there guys that are on the team that you thought might not make it, guys that aren't that you thought would? Are there guys that really surprised you either way?
Yeah, I think there's people both ways that have, you know, that we had a thought of one way and it ended up being exactly opposite, you know, and I think that happens every year. You have kind of in your mind, you're thinking a guy's one thing and they either do something positive or negative in the games.
Punters, you don't appear to have one on the roster now, do you?
Well, our kicker can punt, so I mean he was I think he averaged 44, 45 yards a few years ago. So again, we're going to be on the look for a guy that can also do that, and we've got guys on our roster that can, if need be, they can do it. So
is it planned to go with Sergio for now, though?
Yes,
it is.
Yep.
Okay. Quarterbacks, you kept them all. Not surprisingly, I guess. Have you made a decision on moving forward for
we'll see about the game. You know, the game will tell you who's going to play and that type of thing. We've got some good guys and guys that know how to, you know, get us in and out of the huddle and that are, you know, very, very good at what they do. And that's what we've asked each one of them is to try to do the things that they do. Don't try to be somebody else. So just try to be yourself and let the game come to you.
How does the week change now for you guys?
Well,
preparation-wise and everything.
We're in game week now, and so we've got to, you know, slow things down and make sure what we've got's, you know, 100% accurate. And we're going to get a ton of reps, just like we always do. But we're going to be on and we're going to be off, and try to be as fresh as we can come game day.
A lot less guys in the field. How much more manageable is that for the coaching staff now?
Yeah, it was really strange when you saw the meeting room. The meeting room was half of it was locked off for whatever reason when we went up, but we were all able to fit in half of our meeting room. So that kind of was indicative of exactly, you know, how many people we got on the roster now, and you know at that point it's go time.
Yeah, you pretty happy with the way things have gone up till now as you get set to?
Yeah, you know, I don't like the way our tempo the other night in that game. You know, you never want to. You know, I don't care if it is a preseason game. You don't want to look like what we looked like the other night, and so. With that being said, I mean, we've got to make sure that never happens.
Was it as bad as you thought when you watched the film?
Well, I mean, again, you saw it. I mean, we do as many things wrong as we did. I mean, it had to be. So, I mean, that's, you know, it's just one of those things where, unfortunately, we had a really good crowd. We were very, you know, appreciative of the crowd that we had. We certainly hope that those people come back and watch us play. And again, it's our job as coaches to make sure that never, you know, replicates itself.
Just can I get something from you on the two guys who got hurt? They're pretty serious looking injuries now. It looks like everything's going to be, you know, better than it looks.
Yeah, they both, in fact, have gotten some very good reports since then. I thought our trainers did an outstanding job of, you know, following the protocol and getting on the field and looking after the guys' health. And certainly we're happy as an organization that both of them have positive reports.
You ever seen anything like that before in back-to-back plays?
No, it's crazy. Never seen anything like it.